What's going on, guys? It's your boy Darth Eternal here with the latest Star Wars news. But before we do get into that, remember, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, go check out my last video as it was a good one, so give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start today's show because we have some big news today. What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about something that hasn't caught the proper heat that it deserves, and we're going to bring that heat to the table today, and we're talking about none other than Padmé Amidala. The biggest question in the Kenobi series that I have for it is that where is she? Now, we do know that she died in Revenge of the Sith. We do know that she obviously played a big part in the prequels, and she is obviously the mother of Luke and Leia, the wife of Anakin Skywalker, now Darth Vader. But do we get her? We know that we've had her in the comics. In the Vader issue 4 and 5, we know that Vader went to Naboo to find out about his former wife, Padme, who had died, who kept his son, obviously, from him. And we know how that journey went. He actually ran into the handmaids. We know that, he had this journey and he had this plot to find out what really happened and see maybe something, maybe see her tomb, what it looks like. And it's interesting to me that they haven't brought this into live action and talked about it. And I feel that, to be honest with you, this would be the perfect time during the Kenobi series. Now look, I know that the Kenobi series is going to be very filled and full of cameos. I know it's going to be full with, Kenobi and Vader, Inquisitors. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff and these, Jedi that we don't really know much about that are supposed to appear in the series. But one of the things that I want to learn more about is the handmaids, and I want to learn more about, Vader going back to Naboo. That's the biggest thing, is to see Vader go back to Naboo to see, Padme's tomb. Wouldn't you guys want to see that? And comment down below. That's something I would love to see in live action. I mean, again, we know that he was hurt. We know that he was pissed the hell off when he found out by Palpatine, or shall I say Sidious, when he could not save her when she died. So my curiosity is, does he ever go back to Naboo in live action? Now, we know, again, in the comics he does, but I want to see this come in the Kenobi series in a moment of light. Maybe like he knows that he's gonna run into Kenobi, and before that, maybe he goes to Padme's tomb to remember the times, to remember those things. Maybe he touches her tomb, sees flashbacks, sees certain things that maybe we never got to see in live action, and that's how they incorporate, for example, the Clone Wars attire. Now, we know that we got Padme, obviously a whole bunch too in the Clone Wars series, but again, guys, I'm more curious to see it in live action. And the cool thing is that in the comics, the handmaids, they defend Padme's tomb. Obviously it's her resting place, and that was her honor. They cherished it and they loved her because, again, they still protected her tomb even after death. They stood there on Naboo, and I would love to see a live action Naboo in this day and age, in this time. And comment down below if this is something you guys would want to see, because I think it's cool, to see that. And I guess the other question too is that, will her tomb unlock any new secrets? Will her body even be buried there? Could you imagine that if Vader finds out, that in order to see those things, he has to go through the handmaids and possibly kill them? Again, this is all, it's twisted, it's insane, but I would love to see it on live action, and I think you guys would too. And like I said before, comment down below if you want to see Vader go back to Naboo, if you want to see him check out her tomb. Would you want to see him just go back just to relive the glory days of, him having remembrances when he was a kid, fighting for Naboo, fighting, seeing Padme again? Who else, who else died there? Qui-Gon, So I think that going back to Naboo as Vader would be amazing to see in live action. I personally love it. And again, we know that it's already been done in the comics. So what more, how they can do this, bring it to live action. Why not? And again, there might be some things that we didn't know that we might learn about in live action that they can do if he goes and visits her tomb in live action, you know? And again, we know that we got certain things in the comics, but I again want to see this in live action because I think that Natalie Portman, you know, as an actress should return back to Star Wars. Why not? She's such a great actress, and to see her in a flashback, this is one that I've been dying to see that I haven't heard anything about. They have not even talked about it, and again, she might not even be in it, but I think that she's a character, you know, Padme is a character that deserves and needs to be in the Kenobi series, because again, without, you know, Padme, there is no Luke, there is no Leia. So to me, she should have been the forefront. I think, look, but obviously you get Qui-Gon because it is the Kenobi series, but I think if you're gonna show Vader in this live action, you should at least have one scene, just one scene of him having a flashback of Padme, and I think that it would do real beautiful justice to it, even if he doesn't go back to Naboo. But I would love to see it because it's already been done. It would be nice, and it would be homage for her. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I had to talk about this. Hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know, and stay tuned as I have another video out tomorrow. Later, guys.